super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet, going deep. Is Torius with?
Mikey, Instagram, just Mikey.
Alright, Mikey, why don't you tell us about what you do?
Well, pretty much, I do a little bit of a lot. Let's say, like, I buy, sell sneakers. Like, if you want old school clothes, old school jackets, if you want anything, like, authentic, honestly, you could talk to me, like, whatever it is, like
the real shit? Yeah,
anything. I could kind of, like, I guess I could kind of, like, make sure that, you know, whatever you got is real, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's honestly a lot of like copies out there in the world,
you know, depending with like replicas or fake stuff.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experience, honestly. Like throughout the years, like you know how that is. You know, you lose, you win some, you lose some. You know.
What like is it like dealing through people or like websites and stuff? Like mostly.
I would like to say like a little bit of both. A little bit of both. You know, sometimes you know online you could definitely take a hit, obviously. But it just in person as well too, you know, like you actually like get to know like, okay, like this is the first time I'm seeing like this type of shoe, like I need to guarantee like this type of shoe is like authentic, you know, like what I'm paying for is like what I'm getting, you feel me?
Because there's a lot of fake websites out there that say like 80% off and 100% off and stuff like that.
Exactly, things like that, you know, like I go, yeah, I got the plug for Yeezys, you know, $100. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. Me too, right?
So what got you started in that? Like how like you're from down here, right?
Yeah, I'm from down here. I've born and raised in Miami. Definitely, I've been to other places. You know, I love other places. You know, I love to travel. That's always good. But yeah, I've born and raised here. Both of my parents are from Panama. You know, that's kind of random. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, you're telling me like Panama used to be part of Colombia, and then like it.
Yeah, Panama used to be part of Colombia like for a very long time ago. You get me? And they pretty much branched off. Panama's kind of like this little piece like in Central America. You know.
A lot of people go there on vacation.
Vacation, yeah, it's pretty nice there. It's pretty nice there. Only random thing I would say like the beaches, the sands is like black. You get me? Like the sand is black.
For real?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's when you talk about like the black sand and everything.
Yeah, like the black sand. Yo, that shit's mad hot and like it gets like everywhere. Like yeah, black sand. But yeah, other than that, like it's gotten so much better. Like so much better. Like it's not one of these places that people like how I explain, like people think that like, you know, sometimes it's like a bunch of, you know,
like Brazil or Venezuela, like
yeah, like that, like I don't know, they feel like it's not like up there, you know, like but imagine in Panama, like can you imagine that little country? They got like 9 malls, and imagine like 9 malls like the size of Dolphin, but like 9 stories, like.
But that's in the whole country though.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, how big is it? Is it like a city? No, I mean like a little bigger than a city.
Relative, I don't know. It's you know, like when you look at it on the map, you see like you probably wouldn't even notice it. Like if I told you where it was, you probably be like, oh shit, it was there the whole time, you know. But
yeah, because it's like so uncommon. You meet someone, I'm from Panama.
Yeah, exactly. And when especially when I do, I'm like, what part are you from? You know, like you know, I get to know. But yeah, I used to go there all the time when I was a kid. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty fun. You know.
So how was it like growing up here?
Growing up here,
you went to school out there, right?
Yeah, I actually did go to school out there for a little bit. Like let's say like in the summers, you know, like every single summer I would go out there. I'll see my grandparents, like both my mom's side and then my dad's side, right? I'll go out there. But when I would go to my mom's side, like sometimes like they would talk about putting me in school just to like learn, you know, like better Spanish and stuff like that. So I did go to school out there. I want to say like in the 2nd grade, I went to school out there, and then I went to school again out there in when I graduated 9th grade. So you get me, like 10th grade, like I went there. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was getting to know people.
You went to Panama. You went to school in Panama in 10th grade.
In 10th grade, imagine in 10th grade, I was out there in the summer, and like I was just meeting people, and like people was just.
I think you went to Coral Reef.
No, I did. Like, but in the summers, like imagine like in the summer, like I would be out there for like. I'll be out there for like, I don't know, I want to say however many months it was, you know, but like I would get to know like a little bit of it, you know.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. The experiences.
How different is it like living there from here?
I would say that I don't know. I would say that like I don't know. It's a Hispanic country at the end of the day. It's very Americanized, you know, but it's like I don't know.
Isn't it American territory or something like that?
Kind of. Just because of like obviously like you know like history class like the Panama Canal, you know how that goes.
But like, what kind of food they have out there?
Kind of food, it's honestly it's like so normal. Like I always talk about this, and it's like I don't know. I'm not sure like what's like the traditional dish, you know, like literally like I don't know what the traditional dish is, but
they just eat like regular Spanish food.
Yeah, like regular Spanish food.
Like
so
rice,
like yeah, like rice, beans, you know, all type of stuff like this. So
yeah.
So it's like it's not like I see like I don't know, like obviously you know how DR has like you know their type of food like exactly. That. You know, like it's like okay they got this, but yeah I don't know we don't really have like that specific dish.
But like what about the other side of your family?
No, both my parents are actually from Panama.
Oh.
Yeah, they met out here in Miami, but they're both from Panama. You know?
Oh, okay. But like, so like, what about school out here? Like, how was that? Like growing
school
up?
Out here, I mean, yeah, school out here was dope. You know, I always felt like it was pretty cool. I went to I guess 2 different. Obviously, I went to Jack D. Gordon.
That's where I first met you.
Yeah, exactly. So I went. Yeah, exactly. Imagine like you pretty much went to all the schools I went to, but you were at Ammons. I went to Somerset for 6th grade before I went to Ammons.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah. I wasn't there yet, so I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that Somerset was built then.
Somerset, yeah. The thing is, that was the first year. The year that I went for 6th grade was the first year.
Oh.
And then I got accepted into Ammons, so I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll go to Ammons. And Ammons was dope.
You liked it better?
Yeah, Ammons was dope. Like I felt like it was more of a middle school versus like how they treated you over there. It was kind of like I don't know. I felt like
it K through 8.
Yeah, it was actually K through 6 at the time. Like because they didn't have 7 or 8, you know, so it was just K through 6. And I was like pretty much in that leading class, but it felt like I don't know. I felt like I was still in elementary school. You know, like I knew something was missing.
Did they have like periods? Like you would change your periods every time, or it was just like one class?
Teacher? I don't know, man. I don't remember that. I feel like the teachers used to come into the room. You get me? Like it would be like we'd be in the room, and the teachers would come like. You know, like instead of you like actually like going like, especially at Ammons was cool. Like you go ahead and get out your portable and you literally, I don't know, you keep walking, your class is like way over there.
People ever like make fun of you for going to Ammons because like they're like, oh, you go to that trailer park school?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. People used to say that, but you know how it is. You know how kids be.
Yeah,
you know?
nah, they will always say that to me.
I feel you. Yeah, but Ammons was raw. We had no uniform. Like that was tight.
No, like it was funny because like the year that I went, like after that, everyone had uniform. Like when I was in 7th grade, the 6th graders had to wear it. When I was in 8th grade.
Oh, okay, yeah. You were the last class.
Yeah, I was the last class.
I know. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
No, but like back then I wasn't on my like swag shit, so I was like wearing like my mom like shit that my mom would give me. Cause I wasn't onto that yet.
Yeah, I feel you. That's actually when I started getting into like all the like I don't know. I want to say like sneakers, fashion. Like
is that back then wasn't Hollister and like Abercrombie like super popular?
Yeah, for a point. I remember, Jesus. I remember I was a little kid. Imagine like, jeez, I can't even imagine how small I was. And first time I ever went to Hollister, like I don't know, I would wear like the baggiest clothes. My mom used to hate it, of course. I would wear the baggiest clothes, and then I would get to Hollister, and my mom would be like, "Oh, look, you gotta wear like a small." I'm like, "Mom, no, I can't." So like, bro, I would literally get XLs in Hollister.
No, XLs in Hollister are like mediums. Like for
yeah, I guess. Like, but imagine we're in middle school. Like I was a little kid. Like still, I don't know. I always felt like that was kind of funny, you know, like because you know there was obviously kids wearing like Hollister like their size, you know. Yeah. But like I don't know. I always had like the J's and stuff, so I would wear the J's with like the baggy pants and like.
I remember at
baggy ass Hollister.
There was always like two kinds of kids, or like 3 kinds of kids. So like the ones that did wear Jordans, like clothes that were like cool and stuff, or like the kids that were like emo, and then the kids that were like in Hollister or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Hollister, like I don't know. It was weird. It was weird with Hollister. It was weird. I don't even know how I got into that. Like, but eventually, I did start wearing like when I got to high school, I did start wearing like you know, like the medium size. You know, so you know it looked fitted.
Like fit your clothes.
What?
Like you were trying to like wearing like what fit you instead of like what like.
What, in middle school?
Yeah, in high school instead of like the big clothes. Or
yeah, exactly. Because imagine in high school, that's when like, you know, skinny started to become popping.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, okay, like skinnies became popping, and then like, you know, like the tight clothes, like, you know, that's when everybody was doing like Damn, what's that dance called?
The jerk.
Yeah, the jerk. That's when
Yeah.
everybody was doing the jerk. You know, the cool kids. You know, watching that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, all that
you were
shit's
jerking
live.
back then?
Huh?
Were you jerking?
A little bit. Everybody was. That was the thing. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
everybody was. And honestly, you know, like, you obviously start wearing the skinny pants, you know, like skinnier shirts, you know, and like the polos from Hollister were kind of fresh, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like you still rock those. Like,
No.
I don't know. That was so weird.
Was like hip hop like influencing like what you were wearing?
Yeah, I would say definitely in middle school. Definitely in middle school more than anything, honestly. I swear to God, like,
What were you listening to back then?
I would listen to, damn.
I know 50 Cent was like
50 Cent, that's honestly one of my all-time favorites. For a little kid, that was one of my all-time favorites. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I swear,
he was my favorite rapper too, like back then.
Yeah, dope. He's dope. Like, he's dope. And like, I don't know, he's through that time, through his whole era, like, it was just dope. Like, honestly, listening to 50 was dope. And that definitely influenced me. Like honestly, listening to that, listening to Eminem, obviously, you know, like, damn, and like watching the movies too, you know, like you see like you got served and shit, you see them rocking like the big ass tees, you like, damn, you're a little kid, you like, damn, shit's hard, you feel me? Imagine I'm Hispanic,
like the Soldier Boy video, like when he's wearing the big ass like and like the babes and everything.
Yeah, like shit like that, you get me? Like you would go ahead and like, shit, I remember in middle school somebody gave me some glasses and it says Soldier on it, like with the marker, the white writing on it. That shit's too funny. It's such a
I remember when everyone was wearing those. They were wearing those, and then the Kanye.
The Kanye's, yeah. I actually have a pair. I actually have a pair of those that they gave out in the concert.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the glow in the dark concert. So I think I still have them at the crib. Hopefully.
You think they're worth a lot?
No, they make so much of that shit. Like, they make so much of that shit. Like, for somebody else to be like, damn, these are the ones that from that nah, they look exactly the same. Like, I'll fool you. I'll be like, no, they're these. Like, they're not those.
You gotta get them signed.
Yeah, right. Or I gotta sign them. Just kidding. No, I won't sign them.
But so after that, like, you were getting to high school, and like, how did like, what were you starting to like listen to then? And
damn,
like,
I don't even remember. I would listen to so much type of music.
Were you ever into like the Wiz Khalifa like era?
Wiz Khalifa, yeah, of course. I always loved Wiz. I was never like, I would say like, I don't know, I was never like a stoner, you get me? Like, no, but I did listen to Wiz. Yeah, but it's not like, you know, like when I was in high school, it was never like, I'm telling you, like, I feel like people, like, there's people that started in like middle school that started getting into that, but it's like, I don't know, I didn't even like hear about that until like, you know, sophomore year. Like,
I was the same way, because at Ammons there wasn't really anyone that smoked, and then I got to high school and everyone was smoking. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was just, obviously, you know that's how high school is.
Yeah. But they like, all those people, they were like, oh, I've been smoking since I was like 12. I'm like, 12? What the fuck?
Yeah, like what? You're like, what? But I don't know. You get me? That's you know, that's besides the topic. But
yeah.
Damn, what was the question again?
About like, I was asking about the Wiz Khalifa era.
Oh, Wiz Khalifa, yeah, of course. Wiz, I love Wiz. I could listen to all that, you know, Cabin Fever, Christian OJ, you know, like all that shit is fire. Yeah, like it's like I literally like think about like memories of me and my friends, like just like obviously like singing to shit like that, you know, like it's just so funny, you know. Wiz is just a character.
Nah, yeah, of course. But
So I guess like influenced me. Yeah, I would like to say like, I would like to say like when I started getting more into like my junior year, I was going to Reef. You get me? I was at Reef my freshman year.
You guys had uniform out there, right?
Huh?
You guys had uniform out there too?
We actually didn't. We didn't have uniform until I want to say like my junior year. We didn't have uniform. Because we would wear like ID tags. Like we would literally get to wear like whatever we wanted. Like imagine
as long as you had the ID.
Yeah, as long as you had the IDs. Like people could even wear Crocs. You get me? So like I'm telling you, it was mad lenient. Like people would go in like, I don't know, like thong sandals, you know, like, but like slides. I'm telling you, like people would go in slides. I wasn't allowed to, you know, whatever. My mom.
Oh, your grandpa.
Yeah, my mom was like, what? You think you're going to school in slides? Hell no.
No, there was always those kids that go to school in like, you know, in their pajamas and stuff.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Yeah, like shit. And then it's like, imagine when I left Core Reef, I went to Killian. And the thing is, Killian actually had uniform. You get me? Like Killian actually had uniform. And what's funny about it is that I literally called my cousin. I called him like a week before, cause yeah, obviously I was in the IB program at Reef, right? And then I just couldn't meet the grades, you feel me? Like my GPA. So pretty much they told me that they weren't gonna order me the IB exams anymore. So I was like, whatever, you know, I was kinda bummed out. You know, I worked hard, you know, and like IB's tough, you feel me? It's tough.
Yeah, my sister was doing it too. She stopped doing it because of that.
You get me? But it's tough. She
said
but
there was like
it's
8
still
kids. There was like at her time there was 8 kids in the program.
Yeah, Jesus. But yeah, I mean it's tough, but it's worth it. It's worth it, you know, like at the end of the day, like it helps you out in the long run, right? But yeah, so I ended up getting kicked out of Core Reef, right? And then I went to Killian. Yeah, I actually changed my address and I went to Killian. I changed it with my cousin. You know, I asked my cousin. He literally had like my uncle's address, like somewhere, like, you get me. Like I didn't even know my uncle lived there, so it was pretty funny. But whatever. So
you had to like live there in order to go there?
Yeah, I mean, I had to go ahead and put like the address just because it was like a homeschool. Like when you get kicked out of a magnet school, you have to go to your home school.
Oh, okay.
You get me? So yeah, so that's how I pretty much ended up going to Killian, and Killian was pretty live, you know. But yeah, Killian was on another level. Like honestly, like people would show up. Like
is that where you met like Giancarlos and all them?
Yeah, that's where I met like Giancarlos, Buttons. You know, that's where I met S.H.M.A.C.K. That's where S.H.M.A.C.K. all started. You get me?
Yeah.
You could go to any textbook out there. You could go. Honestly, I'm telling you, that shit is written everywhere. Like if they done painted over, they put a sticker on there. They wrote something else on that shit. I'm telling you, that shit is everywhere.
Yeah,
you check an old desk.
Be driving and see it on the bus stops. Like
on the bus stops too. Yeah, when we started getting stickers, yo, them shits was going everywhere. Like you'll probably see one outside like around Dade with like a red S.H.M.A.C.K. sticker on a red stop sign.
Yeah, I remember.
Probably wouldn't even notice.
I still see them shits all the time, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things, they're dope. They're dope. Every time we got stickers, it was so much fun. Honestly, that shit.
Were you guys ever selling them?
Nah, we always give them away. Like, but you know, look, we gotta conserve too. You know, like at the end of the day, we order 100 stickers. You know, it's 100 stickers.
Yeah, it's gonna cost.
But you know, you see us around and like, yo, you want a sticker? Yo, we got you. Like, the stickers. You know, like especially if you cop a tee, also, you know, like free sticker. Like, you know, we'll hook you up. Like, stickers. You know, like you can put them somewhere else, wherever you want. You know, on your car. Like, sometimes I'll see random cars that like I've probably never seen before, and I'm like, oh shit, look, it's got a S.H.M.A.C.K. sticker. Like, telling you, like from all different colors, like. Jesus, first one we ever got, I think, was it was just a regular black and white with the red letters on the bottom.
Then you started coloring them.
Yeah, and then we started coloring, and then we started playing with it. We did like a black with pink.
Like, how did it start?
That shit's damn. It actually started like, I wish this nigga, I wish S.H.M.A.C.K. was here with me. You feel me? Boy Denzel. So he could kind of, you know, explain it, but obviously, you know, you could have another interview. But yeah, it pretty much started with an idea, you know, just a skateboarding idea. His boy actually thought about it, the acronym of S.H.M.A.C.K, you know, which was always pretty dope.
What is it?
What does it mean?
Yeah, I've always wondered.
Damn, it's been a long time since I said it.
Cause I was just like S.H.M.A.C, like, cause I remember that was a term one time, wasn't it? Like, cause I saw in the news, or like the term is S.H.M.A.C, and like they were like S.H.M.A.C on drugs or some shit. Something like
that. Oh no, shit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You know, S.H.M.A.C is actually like, damn, I completely forgot what it is. I'm about to call Denzel.
You can call him.
Yeah, I'm about to call him.
You can FaceTime him. I've had a FaceTime interview before.
Yeah, I'm about to call him. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta call his job.
He's working right now?
Yeah, he's working.
But like, how did you guys agree on the name though? Like, was
yo,
it
his boy thought about it. And he was just like, yo, I love it. You know, like, I love it. And then they started making teas, and then that's when I met Denzel. Hi, can I speak to Denzel?
Alright, 1 second.
So yeah, so his boy thought about it, Mr. Grimes, right? And it was just a dope idea. It's a dope idea, like dope name, and it just at first imagine it was just some regular teas, like.
Hello.
Yo.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
What's good, dog? What does S.H.M.A.C stand for?
You take a call, trap on Jackson, what S.H.M.A.C stands for. Are you serious, man?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Showing humble
Mentality and conquering knowledge. Wow,
Dude, it's
showing
every day,
humble
bro.
mentality and conquering knowledge.
Wait, what does that mean?
It's everything. Smack means everything.
You feel me? It's life, bro.
It's his life.
You show humble, you feel me? Show you that you humble. You feel me? You conquering shit. You feel me?
Exactly.
You're like, come on, bro.
Come on, good things. I feel you. Yo, sorry.
Knowledge is the most important thing. You feel me? Knowledge, bro.
Knowledge, exactly. Yo, you have a blessed day. I'll be picking you up soon.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be out there fucking like in 15, 20.
All right, for sure. I'll pick you up.
Alright,
Soon.
gang.
All right.
You think you'd be upset he wasn't in the interview?
No, he don't mind. And obviously, you could ask him about it. Like he's a skateboarder. You know, S.H.M.A.C.K skateboarding is.
You weren't skating that much, right? Or...
Nah, the thing is, bro, I tried skating, bro, but like, I just never learned, bro. I never learned. Like, my parents never bought me a skateboard, so I never learned. I never like got to like learning. I always had the trash ass ones, like the ones from like Walmart. Like, you can't. Nah, a ripstick, I'll be ripping, I'll be rip sticking, you feel me? Like, I don't know. That shit's fire.
I asked my dad to give me a skateboard and he got me a ripstick. So I was upset. Like,
the ripstick was fire, but I'm saying, like, I should have been learned how to skateboard, like, way before, like, the ripstick came out. Like, when the ripstick came out, like, I don't know, I was at a good age, too, because that shit was fire.
Did you ever have, like, the tech decks? Like the
tech decks? Yeah, I used to play with the tech decks. Those shits were fun. I used to collect a bunch of them shits. Those shits were fun. Okay, so with S.H.M.A.C, man. All right, so at first, you know, they started doing a couple tees, like, you know, black tees, like, just printed, like, random, you know, like, random designs, like, black, white tees. Like, honestly, those tees, if you even want to find those, like, it's like hidden, like, memories. You get me? Like, that's so far deep. But
you guys still have like all the same like the designs like saved anywhere?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, between us, I got a couple DS. I got a DST. Like, I got a DS first S.H.M.A.C tee, like the first one to ever come out. I got mine that I wore, and then I got a DS one, and he knows I got a DS one. So you know me, like, he gonna see this later, and he knows I got a DS one. But you know, like, it's like a memory. Yeah, it's a memory. Like, I ain't trying to sell it either. You know, like, I'm trying to put in a plaque one day. You know, like that shit. Like, it's live. You know, it's the first design we ever put out. Like, it was insane. And imagine like damn, it's like almost it was yesterday, you know, that like me and him went ahead and worked on that, because it was our first design, and people were telling us like, oh yeah, do 100 tees. But at that concept, I was like, 100 tees. I'm like, no, there's no way. Like, there's no way in the world that I'm gonna be able to sell 100 tees. You get me? So, you know, like, obviously, me and him knew it. Like, that was just way too many tees. But we did start with like 50 tees. You know, that was tough. That was the first time we ever decided on size. We were like,
you guys
damn.
put like your money together, like
yeah, we put our money together on that. Yeah, everything we did, we put together. We put together on it. But yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I want to say we bought 50 tees, right? And then we didn't really know what size. So we were like, just give us sizes, like, divide it, you know? So they just divided the sizes, and then at the end of it, we've seen all the tees that we had, and we're just looking at this shit, and we're like, damn. We're like, these fucking XLs, like, these shits is just, what the fuck do we do? Like, all the skaters we knew, all the people we knew, like, and imagine, this started, the first time we ever brought out tees was actually after we both graduated, and we actually have a famous picture. We have a famous picture with, I think, with my parents too. Like, Denzel's in the picture with my parents, like, you get me, on graduation day. Like, it was just too funny. But so Denzel's in that picture of graduation, right? That's obviously dope. But yeah, when we brought out those tees, it was like, I want to say like 3 months after we graduated, right? And then we brought out those tees, and it was kind of like a simple tee, you know. It was like a big green square. It was a big green. It literally looked like a domino. It was green on the top, black on the bottom. And then
it said S.H.M.A.C on it?
Yeah, it said S.H.M.A.C on it. It said S.H.M.A.C, and it had a S.H.M.A.C skateboarder on it. It was the first tee ever. And we had 50 tees. We literally were like, damn, like, we only knew like the skinny skateboarders. Like, we knew the ones that would wear smalls, like mediums, you know, like, we were able to sell out of that. But when it came down to larges and XLs, we're literally like dragging ourselves, like, damn, like Like, but it was dope. It was dope.
But
It
like,
was,
how are you like getting them out there though? Like, were you like hitting up people like, yo, buy that shirt?
honestly, like it was never like that. It never came down to that. Like I felt like with me and him, we kind of just knew like I don't know. We just brought it a tee. We both rocked it. We had like I don't know. We had the kicks like. I had kicks, you know, like to go with it, and he for some reason he always had kicks too. Like he always had kicks that just looked fly with it. Like he's a skater, like he looked dope on him.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and him just started taking pictures, and that was like back in the day when we were with like an iPhone 4. You get me, like. And people would always ask us too, like, yo, what type of phone you guys using? Like, no, not even what type of phone. Like, yo, what type of camera you guys using? And we're just like, oh, an iPhone 4. Like,
yeah, because I thought you guys had like professional like people like.
At one point, no, like, damn, like the only person that, you know, like, and shout out to her, like Mickey, like she did great work. Like she's always done great work. Whenever like it came down to that, she always did the best pictures. Like, and still does. She still does. But yeah, she did some of our work, you know, like back in the day. And obviously she did work for Buttons too, you know.
But how was that like because when you came out, like there was a bunch of other like
a bunch of other brands.
Yeah, a bunch of other brands coming out too, like Buttons, like a bunch. I think it was Germ was coming out.
Germs.
I think something like that, or like there was a bunch of like people coming out. Like, around the same time.
Well, I would say that around the time that we did it, honestly I don't even remember. Around the time that we did it, we kind of did, you know, like get us like, you know what, like maybe we should like get our ideas, you know, like I don't know, but Buttons kind of influenced a lot, you know, like he kind of pushed for us like, yeah, hey guys, yo, the idea is dope, you know, like he always believed in, you know, in like what we thought and like, you know, what like was dope, you know, like he knows, he's got a good vision.
I feel like that's what's different from like the Miami clothing scene, and, like the rap scene, because like in rap, a lot of people don't want to help each other. They want to like, it's like cutthroat. But like with clothes, I've seen that everyone like collaborates and they all help each other.
Yeah, people help themselves, you know, and like obviously, you know, like I would say like later on, you know, then maybe later on in life we'll probably have like a collaboration like with Buttons, like well with me or S.H.M.A.C.K, you know, depending whoever wants to, or like however it goes, you know. But I feel like, you know, we just gotta both wait till we're like at a cool level, and then it's like now we could, you know, like do something crazy, you know, like because right now it's, you know, like we're all just, you know, it's kind of, you know, sample runs and stuff like that. But yeah, we did good with all the S.H.M.A.C tees. They all sold out. I don't think I have any tee like for sale. Like I could probably check in with this one bin that I have, just as like, you know, some tees that kind of printed, and the lady even felt bad. She was just like she felt bad because imagine like we picked some colors like and they came out good, but I don't know, the print that she did, like it was just too dark. Like she did some dark gold.
Use the same lady as that Buttons does?
Yeah, we were using the same lady at one point. I don't know if he still does, but you know, like obviously, you know, people change, you know, you find better places.
Yeah.
And you know, you start to do better type of printing too, you know, whatever it is.
Where like are people still wearing the brand as much as they were back then?
I don't know. I feel like I always see people wearing like a random S.H.M.A.C tee or like even a Buttons tee. Like there's times where I catch myself like, oh shit, I'm wearing a Buttons tee. You know, like it's dope. You know.
Sometimes like, you know, like because you haven't come out with anything like very recently. So like sometimes people.
Exactly. I haven't come out with something in a very long time because obviously, you know, I was doing S.H.M.A.C and then I started doing Toonsized, which is this other brand that I kind of came out with.
That was you by yourself, right?
Yeah, me by myself, like me pretty much just drawing like cartoons, you know. But yeah, cause for a little while, me and Denzel kind of like branched off, like just because, you know, I wasn't really a skateboarder, you know, and like as soon as I helped him get up there, it's like, you know, like we helped each other like get up there, you know. So it's like I brought out this brand, so it's like we both had brands that we both supported, you know, like. It was like, I don't know, it was just love, you know, like it was never like I would never say that we branched off like because of beef, you know. It was never that, like it was always love, like trust me.
Different things.
Yeah, just different things, you know, different ideas, but like it was always love. Like imagine we, like, you know, S.H.M.A.C, like we would put on like a S.H.M.A.C tee, like there'd be times where like when I brought out sweatpants or when I brought out the sweat shorts, it's like imagine like I would put on like a S.H.M.A.C tee like honestly, like what, like 5 times out the week, if not 7, you know. But and then I would always like probably match it with like, you know, like my Toonsized shorts, you know. That's when I had like the herb cartoon. That was the one I was focusing on.
You're telling me yesterday about how like what was the story that you're telling me about how that like sold out so quick?
Yeah, it was kind of random. You can ask Denzel because it was just me and Denzel that came to Dade. And obviously people knew about S.H.M.A.C.K. I did, like it became like kind of relative.
Yeah, because I remember I would see a lot of people wearing it out here.
Exactly. People were supporting it. People were loving it. And like we're both cool dudes. So at the end of the day, like like people like they fucked with it. And like they would see us wearing it too, and they're like, damn, like it looks cool. Like I actually like the shirt. Design's cool. So it would always work out. We put out some cool stuff. We even put out like one with like Kate Upton, like with like a S.H.M.A.C.K sticker. Like it was pretty cool. Like that's like super throwback. I think that was like our second tee like ever. But yeah. So like okay, so I was wearing a pair of sweats, and then Denzel was wearing a pair of sweats. And imagine at first I printed them and I only made like 15 because I only was able to pick up like 15. It was random colors, and I picked up 15, and I literally just did it on one side of the other leg. Like I literally chose like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this, and I did like a certain type of like font, right? And it was only 15. So I came to Dade, and we were just sitting there, and then some girl was like, oh, hey, like I like your sweats. Like, where'd you get those? Like it was just so random. Like it was just so random. Like especially me. Like I wasn't. At first, I they came out and I was like, like I don't know if I like them. Yeah. Like I wasn't like I was kind of like damn. Like I was kind of bummed just because like.
You regretted it? You regretted making?
No, I never regretted it. And actually, there was a lot of times where like imagine especially for that like remember I told you I sold that kind of fast like especially that made me like okay like damn this is kind of cool, but like I always felt like it was missing something. Like I wanted it to be like more, you get me, like just because like the way I always felt about clothes is like I kind of want it to be like how I would wear it, like if I wear it like a certain way, if I like it like a certain way, so I would that's how I want to give it to you, you get me, like you get me, like obviously like it's like at the end of the day it's not like for no money thing, like it's more like it's for the love, like, and people would see that they'd be like damn taste. It's cool, it's a personal taste, so yeah, so I brought these out, and then she said that, and she was like oh like I was like yeah I actually made them, and she's just like damn they're cool, like do you have other colors? And I was like yeah I actually do. She ended up buying 2 pairs, and then from there I don't know, I feel like she told somebody, and then somebody else told that person, right? Or I think we just posted one picture. Like I don't even remember how that happened. Like, but those just ended up selling out. Like they ended up selling out like within like a week. Like I want to say like it was like between 5 different people they bought like the rest of them, just because I had like a couple colors and random sizes. So they wanted like this one and this one. They was like, oh damn, I gotta get both. And I was like, damn, that's cool. Like that's cool. Like imagine like this one kid named Eric. Like yo, it was dope. Like yo, Eric literally like came, and like I thought he wanted 1 pair. Like he was just like, oh you got all 4? I was just like yeah. He's like all right, I'll take all 4. And like that hoodie, like because I made like a sample hoodie too. Like he was just like oh, and that hoodie, I was just like I mean I guess like I was wearing it.
You think they liked it because they liked it, or they wanted to support you?
I think they liked it. You get me? Like at the end of the day, you get me? Like thank you. Like yeah, thank you for supporting me. Like that's dope. Like I love that. But I'm pretty sure they liked it. Like I'm pretty sure they liked it. And at the end of the day, yeah, it's for supporting too. Like they want to show love. Like they see like okay, damn, yo, the homie's doing good, or like
yeah, he's like
you get me?
He's like,
yeah, that's just exactly. That's the same thing with me. Like yo, you don't even know how much buttons clothes I own. Like I own so much buttons clothes, and like he'll tell you, like I've paid for like so much buttons clothes just because it's like it's so dope. It's so dope. Like there's just there's just things. But so yeah, so I literally have a bunch of tees of all of that. Like, and I have crisp ones too. Like I've had some, like I don't know why, but like I have some that like I've probably like worn one time, and like it's just a crisp ass like buttons tee or like whatever, or a S.H.M.A.C.K tee even.
What is it like? What would make something like? How do you decide like what you want to wear?
Like what I want to wear, like.
Yeah, like do you like follow like fashion vlogs or something, or like?
Just, like, I kind of see like, let's say like like for certain things, like obviously like I can't get like, I'm not the type to like see an entire fit and be like, oh damn, like I want this with this, and I want to put it all together how he has it. No, like that makes me feel weird. Like that makes me feel weird. I'm the type where like, bro, I'm real basic. You get me? Like I obviously love like my basic tees, you know, like I love
chain the pants.
Yeah, you know, like the hat, the chain, the pants, you know, like obviously, you know, I wear all types of different style jeans, you know, like it just depends, you know. I got mad sneakers to choose from, but you know, it just depends. I feel like I don't know. I just try to throw everything on as like however I like it. You know, sometimes I'm not, you know, it's not every day I'm wearing a hat, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes I'm like, fuck, you know, let me just throw on this hat
I feel
today.
like every time I see you, you're wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I wasn't wearing a hat.
Were you wearing a hat yesterday?
I wasn't wearing a hat yesterday.
Oh no, you just had your hair, but
And he's gonna prove it to y'all. He's gonna prove it to y'all. I wasn't wearing a hat yesterday.
No, yeah, I just because I saw your head in the ponytail, so I thought I was like, oh.
Yeah. No, I wasn't wearing no hat yesterday. Yeah, I wear hats like mad random. Like sometimes, and but the thing is, it's like I have so many hats too. Like I have so many hats, and then like
I want to start wearing hats, but I feel like because I never buy hats, so like I would have one, and I don't want to wear the same hat every single time I go out, you know, because people are like, oh, he wears the same hat all the time.
I get you, yeah, but that's the thing. You gotta switch up. Even if it's a dope ass hat, you get me like this hat's dope, but I can't wear it every time. Like imagine you see me every time, you like, oh, yo, look, it's Mike with the the hot dog hat.
I see rappers like that, like they be having the same like vape hat or the same like kind of hat, like
and they just abuse it. I don't know. I guess you know everybody sees how it is. You know, you only live once, so I feel them. I be conservative. I be like, you get me? Like I be conservative, and people know me. People know me. I be conservative with my stuff. Like I got dope clothes, but sometimes I just don't wear it. You know, sometimes I'll just go ahead and throw on like a homie shirt. Like yo, the shirt I wore today, like it's just dope. You know, like this is actually you remember his name is Austin, right? The brand is called Everything Elusive. Pretty much the Sumi tees. You remember the Sumi tees? Yeah. Okay, well, all right. So the Sumi tees. That's what Austin used to do, right? Which is pretty dope. I actually met him because of Buttons, right?
I remember Buttons was telling me about him there in his interview.
Yeah, exactly. And like his shit was dope. His shit was so dope. Like trust me, Buttons will tell you. Buttons was like a walking billboard. Like it was just, I swear to God, like that guy would, like yo, he would walk around and people would be like, damn, like yo, mad people and people just looking at it because it was dope and it was like. It was kind of like unseen at the time, you know? Like it was literally like a Nike shirt says Sumi, which already sounds dope. And then it just had like
everything.
It had any type of like dope designer that you would probably think of, like and
Gucci.
Yeah, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, like let's say like Babe, like but it also had like cool shit like YouTube, like it had like let me see, YouTube, it had like the Goodyear, you get me, for the tires.
Yeah, it had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like Fendi, like it had like a bunch of cool stuff.
Somebody got sued for that.
Yeah, you actually talked to him?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, if he told you got sued for it, I didn't know, but that's, you know, it's between him and...
Or like they sent him a letter or something.
They sent him a letter, they probably did send him a letter, you feel me? That's illegal as fuck, that big ass Nike check, you know? But yeah, that shit was dope, and what's funny is that he had so many different versions. A lot of people didn't know that, but he had so many different versions of the shirts. Like because it was all samples, like, to him, all that was samples, like, it was all samples. And this is a sample... Also, you get me?
You made that shirt?
No, he made that shirt. Austin actually made this shirt, which he'll probably be like, damn, that shirt's ass. Like, you get me? Like, knowing him if he sees it. But this one was actually a lot better than the other ones that he had. Because he even told me, he's like, yo, the one I gave you was pretty fire. But yeah, it says Payday, and like, it's pretty dope. You know, it's like, obviously, you know, taking it back, you know, in time. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Like, he's been working on so much other things, and people still ask for Sumi tees. Like, that's what I think is the funniest thing. People still...
Because that was a fresh-ass shirt.
It's a fresh-ass shirt. Like, any way you put it. Like, it was a fresh-ass shirt. Like, the shirt was so fresh that people were making, like, fake shirts of them. You feel me? Like, people... Yeah, like, people was, like, making fake shirts of them shits. Like, it was weird. Like, I swear to God, like, that dude had a whole hype, like, and he'll laugh about it. He'll be like, nah, I wasn't like that. But yeah, I know that shit was like that.
I remember it started like a whole movement, like, right after that.
Yeah, that shit started a whole movement. And imagine, we were already doing clothes, like we've been doing clothes, like, Denzel, and, like, me and Denzel with S.H.M.A.C.K, and I already had Toonsized too. So when he brought that up, we was all like, damn, like, that shit was just live. Like, and then he even did one that had like a bunch of like drinks, like, which is still pretty dope. If anybody still wants, you know, we could probably still plug you guys in. But it had like a bunch of drinks. It said like it had like Captain Morgan, you get me, like Hennessy, like a bunch of the dope ass drinks, like same type of designs as Sumi, but just drinks. And then on the front it said something else. But that shit was dope. But yeah, I guess going back to
what were we talking about?
Yeah, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
But like, what were like some challenges that you had, like making a brand and like
Making a brand?
clothes out and everything?
I don't know. I feel like I never had any challenges. The challenges that I would tell you would definitely be the first time that we ever printed, because we did 50 shirts, and we was like, what the fuck? Like, to the point that we were just giving shirts away for free, like for free. Like, everybody had a shirt. Like Denzel's mom, his auntie, everybody had a shirt. We all had tees, you know, like.
But that's good because like you get to put it out there.
Yeah, but it was just like we were kind of like, damn, like we were like, damn, like what the fuck, like, because it was just so weird, like. But like the smalls and mediums did sell out like relatively fast, and then after like we already brought out a couple tees, and like even tank tops, you know, and stuff like that. You know, like all of that like already gave us like a good enough like push, you know, like people was already like fucking with us, you know. And like, yeah, people just like the tees, you know. Like every time, like I would literally ride around with them, you know. So like anytime I would like bring them out, people be like, oh damn, those are dope. Or like anybody that like they would ask her, like, you know, or they kind of like heard or whatever, you know, like it was always dope, you know. So it's like they would sell like by themselves, you know, like, you know, little here, little there, you know. But at the end of the day, like it was never like competition, you get me? Like it was never competition. Like if people ever thought this shit was competition, this shit was never competition, you get me? Like you sell your tees to whoever you sell your tees to. You know, like, I sell my tees to whoever. Some people want to buy over here, like, yo, that's fine. Like, if some people want to buy over there, I don't care. Like, you know?
Did you have, like any tactics at all to get them out? Or, like, was, like, people just, like, hit you up to buy them? Or they just buy it? Yeah,
people were just kind of just hitting us up, you know? Like, we were sending to, like, you know, like, friends, like, you know, people that, like, knew us, you know? Obviously, when like, people started hearing more about it, like, we started sending a couple random tees, too. Like, imagine, like, nowadays, like, yo, this Denzel tell you, like, he sells tees to people in, like, I want to say, like, Germany, like, London, like, yeah, all types of random places, like, Washington, like, he's got skaters, like, if you guys look at the videos, like, on the @S.H.M.A.C_, right, it shows you everything, like, there's skaters from all types of places, and, like, he'll put the places, too, and, like, they're actual skaters that, like, send videos, like, wearing S.H.M.A.C tees, you know, like.
Yeah, he has to hit up Skatermontez. He's my boy I do the interviews with. He does, like, he has his own brand, Coffin Club.
Okay.
Yeah, he does, like, he skates and he, like, sells the shirts and everything.
Okay, I mean, definitely, like, especially when you meet up with Denzel too. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, as far as just challenges, you know, it was just, I guess challenges were like, damn, like, is this idea like dope enough? Like, you get me? Like, that was always like my concern, at least, you know, like, yo, is this idea like good enough? You know, like, yeah, like, but at the end of the day, you know, it's like what I like too, but it's like, damn, would I really wear this? You get me? Like, I gotta ask myself that at least a couple times, you know, like, before putting something else. Like, at the end of the day, I could really care about, like, your opinion, you know, like, of other people. Some people might not like it, you know, like, obviously, at the end of the day, I'm not putting, like, you know, like, AKs and, like, I don't know, like, random stuff like that. But, like, you know, but like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the stuff I try to put out is, like, original, you know. It's been a while since I put stuff out, especially with the sweats, you know, with the Herb cartoon, the shorts that I went ahead and put out, which that was pretty dope, you know. I actually created a whole cartoon. Like, I kind of, like, flipped the whole idea of just having Herb as a word on a pair of pants, which was dope.
To a whole design.
Yeah, to a whole design. Like,
do you ever see yourself like becoming like an animator or anything like that? Like actually drawing?
Actually drawing, yeah, like that would be dope. Like, yo, if I could literally get paid for something like that, like I'll sit down and I'll do it. Like, you know, I do feel like sometimes I do get a little bit busy, especially now, you know, that I'm trying to open up like a boutique, you know, like I'm trying to open up a store right now.
You're gonna open a store for Toonsized or for S.H.M.A.C.K?
No, I'm actually gonna open up a store for like sneakers and like all types of clothes. You get me? Like, you'll probably see this hat there. You get me? Like, if I feel good enough, I'll probably get rid of it, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to bring a whole life out here to Miami. You know, there's stores right now that are honestly like starting it, you know, like, which is dope, you know. I fucks with them.
I just did a store, DLEHIA.
Yeah, okay, Daily. Yeah, they used to be, I guess, Kicks Daily, which I thought was pretty dope. Kicks Daily, you know, obviously, you know, they wanted to shorten it, but but yeah, So yeah, it's dope. And honestly, I went to their store too. Like their store is dope. Like I fuck with it. I fuck with the idea. And I like the whole like room that they did in the back. Like makes it look even more exclusive. Yo, I think all that is dope. Like I think all that is dope. You know, I'm not trying to bite on nobody's idea. You know, I got my own. You know.
So like, what are you gonna do like with the boutique and everything?
What I'm gonna do with the boutique? I'm just trying to bring like honestly bigger and better. You know, like that's just what it is. I want to try to bring. I'm gonna definitely have my clothes out there. I'm gonna definitely try to have S.H.M.A.C.K out there. You know, buttons. You know, more than welcome. You know, other people obviously know more than welcome. But yeah, I'm trying to turn it into a store. Right now, people know like there's a lot of people hit me up. You know, for sneakers. You know, if they want anything. I've been kind of slow right now with the whole movement of that, just because I was selling shoes at a kiosk in Sawgrass. I had like over 60 pairs of shoes over there, you know, Yeezys, all types of sizes.
Was it the one with
J's.
the light up shoes?
No, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't try me with the light up Yeezys. Come on.
Because every time I go to,
not that trash one.
I be seeing the light ups. I'm like,
yeah, no, that's just trash. People used to actually ask me for them shits. I swear to God. Yeah, I'll be at the kiosk, like I'll be like dumb fresh, like wearing like I don't know, like I'll just be like, obviously I couldn't wear hats, you know, but like I'll be like, I don't know, I was just wearing like a clean fit, you know, black jeans, some dope sneakers. And people would always go to me like, they see this big ass kiosk I got right here with like mad shoes on it, and they'd be like, yo, you got the ones with the light ups? I'm like, why everybody want that? Like,
there was like a month where like them shits were like super, like everyone wanted them.
Yeah, little kids, even my little brother. I had to like forbid my little brother from getting them. I swear to God. Yeah, I'm over here buying him J's. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm buying you J's. You can't be wearing damn shoes, them damn light ups too. Like, they don't work that way.
Did you ever have Heelys?
Heelys? No, I actually did not have Heelys. I tried Heelys on one time, and I just no. I don't do that. I can't. My sister had that. I can't.
I was in 5th grade, right? And Heelys were the shit. Like if you had Heelys,
oh yeah, when I was in 6th grade, that's when that happened. So exactly, yeah.
No, but like right after that, I went to Ammons, and then like everyone was clowning me for having Heelys. Like
I would have been clowning you too.
But it was like kind of crazy how like it was cool one year, and then the next year like you
because it was cool for little kids. It was like, I swear it was like cool.
But it was like
kids.
one grade over.
I don't know, man. That shit was like cool for like little kids. You can't do it in middle school. Middle school is a whole nother like animal. Like I swear to God, elementary school is all fun and dandy. You get to middle school, that's when like people are judging you. Like right? I don't know.
That's
like
when you become aware of like people.
Yeah, that's when you become aware of so much shit that you're just like, I want to go home. Like I don't know, like.
Yeah, because like, it used to be cool in elementary school. Like you could talk to everyone. Everyone was your friend. But then in middle school, it was like, no, I don't fuck with this person. I don't fuck with this person.
Yeah, no, I get you. But yeah, hold on. I guess we can wrap this up.
Yes.
But yeah, okay. So I guess going back to challenges and stuff like that. All right, when it came down to the sweats, right? Remember I told you that it was just random. Like the girl liked them, ended up selling out of those. I only had 15, ended up selling out, right? After that, I brought out 25 more, right? And then when I brought those 25, I literally only brought out like small, mediums, and a couple larges, because they were a little baggy, you know. So like I knew I couldn't like get people that way. So I brought out those, and I brought them out in different colors. And that when I changed the font again, and people loved them. Like people loved them. Like they were like, "Yo, this font's even doper." Like it was dope. Like the font was dope. I fucked with it, right?
It's good because you're getting like progressing every time.
Yeah, I was progressing, right? So and then after that, I went ahead. That era ended. And then I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna bring out some more." So I brought out more. When I brought out more, I brought out like I want to say like 35 of them. I bought 35 pairs because I had it for myself, and I wanted to have, you know, for everybody. So I bought like that amount, and then that's when I went ahead and did like made it look like a line. Like that was my whole idea, that I wanted it to look like a line from one side of the pants to the other. So it's like it still had the same font as the second time, but this time it had like a big thing, a big like line, you know. And like I was never really fully satisfied because obviously, you know, out here it wasn't accessible. Yeah, I wasn't able to get like printing that I wanted, which was like over the stitching, you know, around that time. So I had to do what I wanted, you know. So it's like it looked like a line in the front. When I'm standing in front of you, you look at it, looked like a line. So it looked cool, you know. And those sold out like pretty well. And then that's when, after that, is when I brought out the shorts. The shorts was a whole nother era. Like, and imagine it's like the pants, like that last time the pants were selling, but they weren't selling all the way, but it was just because I obviously had a little bit more, and it was starting to get a little hot too, you know. But people started taking advantage of it because one of my homeboys actually, if it wasn't, it was this dude named Jeremy. Funny guy. I met him at Dade. He actually went to Varela, played baseball. But yeah, I met him at Dade, and he grabbed one of the shorts and he cut him. And when he cut him, I was like, damn. I was like, yo, you snapped. I was like, you just made my shorts like
Better.
like upgraded them. Like you just made like the dope shorts look doper. Like it was just dope. It was just dope. I liked it.
Like the ripped jeans kind of cut? Or
No, he just cut him. He cut him into shorts. Like it was getting hot, so he just cut him into shorts and took the whole bottom off. When he did that, I was like, oof. And imagine, I posted up like one picture of him doing that. And when that happened, yo, mad people was hitting me up because they wanted to do the same thing. They wanted me to cut them before I gave it to them. Yeah, so it was funny. It was funny. Like it was dope. It was just a dope era. Like
So when you were doing that, like, did you have to pay for the whole thing, and then like when you cut it, then you lose money? Like
No, I cut it myself. Like imagine, like it was just cutting it. Like it was just like it wasn't even like restitching. No, it was just cutting it, and people just liked it. It was like, oh shit, looks cool as fuck. So I was like, all right, like people just wanted it.
You were also telling me about a hat that you wanted to do, right, for like a season.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do a hat, like, but that was after the shorts, cause like after the shorts, I kind of like I did like tank tops, and then I like redid the shorts. Cause imagine that was like the era when like they cut the shorts, and like that I still had sweatpants. So then after that, that's when I started drawing up the Herb cartoon, right? And I have a bunch of cartoons to choose from. Like honestly, like the most randomest things that you could probably think of, like I probably do. And it's just like I have cartoons of like things that like base me, like I don't know, like just in person. Like that's just the whole brand like that I kind of see, right? So it's like imagine like even like friends, like yo, I had my friend TJ, like yo, this dude is like mad tall. And I don't know, like I always pictured a tall dude, and I call him Stretch, So it's like I don't know, like little things like that. Like so the Herb cartoon, right, was pretty dope. It was pretty much a leaf concept, right? It was kind of like a Canadian leaf, but it was just kicked back. It was like a kickback Canadian leaf, right? Because it was like it had like a little slant and it had a smirk, and that smirk was fire. Everybody loved the smirk. I did draw it with like some shoes and stuff, but eventually like I wanted to go ahead and redo that.
Wait,
and
that
then take it out the shoes.
It wasn't with the jersey?
No, it wasn't with the jersey. That was dope too. That was dope. That was an actual Canadian leaf. It was on that. But yeah, so I pretty much had the Herb cartoon, which was like like it obviously had like the little face. It was cool, and like I do want to eventually do more with that and bring patches and cool stuff. But that's like a whole nother topic. I just it's just been a while. It's been a while since I've been able to do it, because I just been trying to focus on so many other things. Like I don't know, like obviously like I'm working like by myself now. I haven't really had like a job like in a while, like probably like a year. And like I'm making moves. I'll be making moves. I'll be selling shoes. People be hitting me up. They be wanting stuff. Like I'm always getting rid of stuff, getting more stuff, like.
Do you feel like the sneaker game is as popular as it was back then?
Definitely not. Now it's a whole nother, like, it's like Kanye's world, I swear to God. It's like Kanye's world, yeah. But that's just like, it's just because people are in it for the money nowadays, so. Like, but at the end of the day, I feel like if I bring back a kickback boutique, right, that people could come and they see stuff, that they like, or like, let's say they want something, yo, you let me know you want something. Let's say you put a down payment, yo, I have that shit to you, like, at your front door by like, what? You give me a week, I have that shit at your front door, like
Amazon?
Huh?
Like Amazon Prime?
Mikey Prime, I'm finna Mikey double tap into the door, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, I'm just trying to do a bunch of stuff. I am trying to bring out more clothes, because the shorts were dope. People loved that. Like, people love those shorts. Like, they loved it so much that I was supposed to bring them out. Like, I brought them out, and I was supposed to go to like this sneaker event that like I used to work with. So this sneaker event,
Doug Exchange?
No, Jesus, I forgot the name.
Was it Jackie's?
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot. Yo, I'm so sorry to this dude. I'm so sorry, my dog Jay. It's this nigga Swag. But yeah, it's just So Fresh. Oh yeah. I knew it was that. It was on the tip of my tongue. So Fresh, right? And I brought it out like a month before, right? And then tell me how like I brought those shorts out like a month before, and I sold out of the smalls and mediums, like. I want to say like in a week. Like I literally sold out in like a week. So I was like, what the fuck? Like I sold out of all the smalls and mediums, and I brought like 30 pairs. And like I sold out of smalls and mediums, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like like I don't know, like I was just mind blown because I did have a lot of larges left, you know, and like XLs, but.
Did you have any like rappers or anything wearing your clothes or models?
No, I never really got to that. I was trying to get to that. A couple peoples did hit me up, like especially like local rappers, you know, like let's say like Germs, you know, he used to rock my shit to the T. Like he's got tank tops, he's got shorts, you know, because I had XLs, so I would be like, yo, here, you know, like imagine XLs wouldn't sell for me, so he got lucky. He'd be like, Mikey, you know the XL go sell. I'm like, man. But yeah, it was dope. It was just a dope concept. I had a bunch of colors. Like imagine I had 7 colors, and I don't even have all 7 colors. I only got like 2 colors. I got like gray. I got 3 colors actually. I got it's a light gray. I have kind of like a royal blue, and then a black. That's the only colors I have. My cousin got the other 7. Like it's ridiculous. Yeah, but damn, I gotta flex that way.
Yeah, nah, but
I gotta go pick up Denzel. But
yeah, so
yeah.
Well, what like advice do you have to like anyone like starting out?
Advice to anybody that's starting out with clothes, yo, do what you love. Do what you love, honestly. Like, yo, I love a lot of stuff, and I feel truly blessed that when I draw something, even when I feel like I don't like it, other people like it. And, you know, that's a good feeling. And at the end of the day, just do what you love. Just do what you love, you know. Anything you want, whether it's clothes, whether it's, you get me, like, whether it's opening up a company, you know, like, whatever you want. Like you could do anything that you put your mind to, right? You know, there's going to be obstacles, you know. But at the end of the day, like, imagine, like, I didn't wake up overnight and people just be like, oh, Mikey actually sells shoes, you know. Like, people know, like, people hit me up. Like, imagine my homeboys will call me and like ask me if something is real. Like, yo, call me. Like, I don't care. Like, you know, like, I don't mind. Like, it's, you know, it's a blessing, you know. Like, I try to help out with what I can, you know. And at the end of the day, just, you know, just whatever you're good at, you know, just try and, like, you know, try to better yourself, you know, with everything. Try to better yourself. You're always going to level up. You're always going to see something that's going to inspire you. And you get me, just try to be the best that you can, you know?
Yeah, of course. You have anyone you want to shout out?
Anyone I want to shout out? I don't know, I guess my mom, my dad, like, my girl, like, damn, I don't know. My friends, you know, y'all, I'm blessed to have all you guys. Yo, if you guys want to watch this, you feel me? You gotta wait all the way to the end to see this. I ain't gonna tell y'all that you gonna see this, right? People that don't know me, watch this. You get me? I'm a cool dude. People that bought my clothes, hell yeah. Yo, I love y'all. People that still wear the sweats, you know. I know people still wear the sweats, you get me? Like, they comfy sweats, you get me? But yeah, you know, just just love to everybody, honestly.
And where can they find you at?
Where can they find me? Well, right now, let's say if you want, I am working at this boutique right now. I'm starting on my own thing, so it's kind of by George's, where people, you know, they go for brunch. You know, that place is dope. Yeah, I guess it's George's Cafe. No, it's right here in by Sunset Place, in front of Sunset Place. Yeah, it's pretty dope. You should definitely come check out my boy too. My boy that is in there working with me. He's a barber, nasty barber.
What's the ad? Like your ad names?
Address? Oh, ad names. He actually don't like Instagram, but you know, I'm trying to get him to that side, right? But mine is obviously at just Mikey. It's with 2 E's, right? You know, 2 E's and a Y, whatever. And then I guess if you want to see some of my old clothes, you know, you can always go to at Toonsized, right? If you want to see S.H.M.A.C.K, at S.H.M.A.C. _, you get me? I don't. I did for a small time, but you get me? It's just been a while. You know, I still pick up hats here and there. I pick up clothes, you know, that I want to work on. But it's always that, like, do I really like this? Do I really, you know, want to do this? You know, and like, I'm obviously, you know, investing money into other things, you know, because at the end of the day, imagine, like, you know, sometimes I do got to go out my way and, like, get a pair of Yeezys. If somebody be like, oh, I need a size whatever, I gotta go out my way and get that shit, you know, like I gotta make sure it's real, like I gotta do so much, and then, you know, obviously, you know, like sometimes my mind's not there, you know. I'm trying to get back on it, you know, like I love clothes, I love making clothes, you know. I'm going to school right now, you know, I'm almost done with that. I'm almost done with my bachelor's actually, you know, so congrats to that. Like I can't fucking wait, you feel me? Like it's been so long.
This is your last year, right?
My last year, yeah, technically, you get me? My last semester, I only had one class, which is Wednesday nights, right? Or two classes, so sorry. Two classes Wednesday nights. And that's it, you know, I graduate. After that, those are my last two classes. I graduate with a bachelor's, right? And then I'm trying to see if I get a master's somewhere else, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to continue that. You know, school, obviously, you know, sometimes it's shit hard. Sometimes I feel like, you know, why the fuck I'm doing this, you know? But at the end of the day, like, I feel like it benefits you, you know? It's definitely benefits you, right?
Especially like if you don't have another option. Like,
yeah, if you don't got any other option, you know, I could definitely, like, I can manage a business if I want to. You get me? I could open up my own business and know what I need to know. You get me?
Yeah.
So it's always going to help me. One day I'm going to get a doctor's and you'll be like, what? Mike, you got a doctor's, fool? Yeah, I got a doctor's. Call me doctor, fool.
Alright, so this has been 6 Feet with Dr. Mikey. S.H.M.A.C.K and Toonsized.
You already know. Gang.